Hi guys, I'm David Ruiz, and my website that I chose to do my internet project was the NCCIH, which stands for National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health Science, for HSC 301, Orientation to Health Science. So this is the link. If you just go open it. And this is what it comes out to be, the website. It is affiliated with the NIH, the National Institute of Health, and that was an example in our health book. And ironically, this is the NCCIH is a part of it. So this is how the website looks once you open up the link. It has many categories such as health information, as you can see right here. And under that, you can see topics A through Z. When we click on that, just gives you a list of some diseases and whatnot. So let's go click, for example, anxiety. Just basically gives you a definition. And then right here, this is one thing I found interesting about the website. You can translate articles into Spanish, and you can also translate it back into English, which I thought was pretty cool. I know it's only one language, but I do feel like it does help give more people the opportunity to actually have the resource to look it up. Then you have some tips about anxiety. Yeah. So that's just one example. Let's go click out. There's many more depending on what disease or whatever you're looking up. It does give you more information. For an example, I know some of them, if you were to go click on it, does give you more like a clinical aspect of like where you can go get help from. So that's just basically the information portion. There's research, basically like when they publish their articles. You can see, you can go all the way back to 2002, and as recent as, as recent as 2017. Then after, you can actually get funds or grants if you were to do some experiments for them. So it basically just states who they fund, what they fund, and the duration or the amount that they do give you. And the one thing I read, that since they are part of the NIH does give the NCCIH a little bit more funding to give them more opportunities to validate themselves. Then you can go under trainings, just look for how people actually what's the word? They're actually credible, so they do have to go through extensive trainings. They do have to have some sort of certifications and whatnot. So, this is news and events that I just clicked on. It has upcoming events, the national. As you can see, it's not that much right now. You do have to go click under more events if you want to see more. Here's a couple examples of some stuff that's coming up in 2018. I believe today is the National Advisory Council meeting. It just gives you more examples. Let's click on About Them. So it just basically gives you a summary of what I said. They were founded in 1998. And it does give you job opportunities if you are interested, since some of us are going to go into the health educator side, you can go publish some articles to go help people and whatnot. It does give you where you have to go on more extensive links. And another thing that I found interesting was that nowadays we do live in an age of social media. Social media is pretty big for companies, so I like how they have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and several other websites that you can go find their information on. And this is just the home page like I showed you guys earlier. Basically just sums up what I said. News articles, where you can go find them at, what the NCCIH is about, some of the research they do, the publications. Just goes over the social media aspect I went over. You can go click in Spanish. There you go. And as you can see, it translates into Spanish. And after I just click the back button, so now everything's back in English so we can see. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys, appreciate it.